got a couple of technical issues with the camera, which we're trying to sort out, but hopefully it won't be too long. There we go.
Okay, welcome back. Now we will have the centrifuge training first. Please kindly get seated, and Ms. Wendy and Mr. Richard will give us more information about the centrifuge. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Wendy from Biomedical. So today it is my great honor to be here to introduce you our centrifuge products, and also very thanks for the Richard to give us support to share some excellent case studies in UK market. So, as we all know, centrifuges are necessary equipment in most laboratories and meeting applications ranging from cells and blood, microbiology, molecular biology, and genomics, and some drug discovery companies. So it is usually used for the rapid separation and extraction of samples of blood, cells, body fluids, DNA, RNAs, plasmids, macromolecular proteins, and viruses and bacteria. So usually we have 5 questions to ask when buying a centrifuge. What is the maximum capacity that is fit for your application? What format will your samples be in? For example, the blood bags or tubes. So you need spin rotors or fixed angle rotors. And what G-force is to fit for your application? And will you require temperature and refrigerated temperature control? And also how much space is available for your laboratory? So Biomedical can provide multiple varieties of centrifuge that from the large flow models to benchtop models, and the normal temperature ones, and also refrigerated models to meet different requirements. So today I will mainly introduce our 5 models which have already released to overseas market and already have CE certificate now. And for the flow stand models, we just released to domestic market now, so we didn't show here in our stand today. So hope you will know how to recommend the most suitable models to your customers after today's training. Okay, firstly, let me introduce our first launch market, microcentrifuge, which have the refrigeration functions. Its maximum speed is 16500 RPM. And the accuracy can reach to minus or plus 10 RPM. And for the temperature, the refrigeration depth can reach to minus 20 degrees, and the accuracy is about minus or plus 2 degrees. And its maximum G-force is 26580 G-force. This model is usually used for the nucleic acid extraction, DNA, RNA separation, virus separation, and protein purification and precipitation experiment. So for this model, we mainly have 5 features, that is user-friendly design and a rapid cooling system, and quiet and stable operation, and our unique safety features, and also we can provide a broader range of microcentrifuge rotors and accessories for the microcentrifuge tube processing. So I will elaborate these 5 features one by one. The first one is our 7-inch touch LCD screen. So it is really eye-catching and can provide simple operation for users. And also the touch screen is 45 degrees designed to provide a clear view, and also is comfortable and practical for users of all height. And in the middle of the screen, we can see the target speed, and also the real-time speed can display simultaneously. And also for the the target time and real time, and the target temperature and the real temperature. And also on the upper of the LCD screen, we can see the acceleration and the deceleration rate can show simultaneously, and you can adjust it based on your requirement. And also for the RPM and RCF, you can just input the number here, and for the time, also for the temperatures setting. So it is very easy. And on the bottom of the screen, we provide 4 clear one-touch buttons. This one is the fast refrigeration, and this one is the fast centrifugation. This is the intelligent start or stop, and this is the door, the lid open or closing status. And on the right side, we can provide quick access to stored programs, and you can also add new programs here. And this is program names. You can input your program name here, and also set the temperature that you need, the rotational speed, and the timing. And for the time, we have 2 different methods to calculate. And for this one, that means the time that from the rotational speed start from 0 to the maximum speed, the whole centrifugation time. And for this method, that means the centrifugation time that rotate at the maximum speed, not from 0. And for this part, you can adjust the acceleration rate and the deceleration rate here. And also in this part, you can see this is our machine's rotors information can be shown here. And for these models, we can provide 4 rotors. This one is the 24 1.5 or 2 milliliters tubes. And we can also provide 8 strip PCR rotors and 10 or 12 5 milliliters rotors. And this for this one, this is the point function. So you can make some appointment on the machine. For example, if you want to do the experiment on Wednesday and the time, you can set in here to make an appointment. And for this is the settings for this whole machine. The machine's alarm volume, and also the screen's brightness, and this is the screen's sleeping time and the energy saving time. By setting these parameters, you can set the machine into the ECO mode to save more energy. And also about this leveling, it is for the installation. You can, when you purchase this equipment and begin the installation work, you can check firstly you can check all 4 foot of the centrifuge touch the bench, and then you can adjust the leveling of the bench until the dot centered and turned green, then it is okay. Okay, this is our on the side of the centrifuge, we have a drain box here. With this, we have a drain box here. So this will help to prevent water accumulation in the centrifuge chamber and avoid corrosion. And the second feature is that our centrifuge can provide a very quiet and stable operation. The low gravity design can help reduce the vibration amplitude down to 0.02 millimeters, so the instrument can run smoothly and steadily. And also we adopt multiple vibration methods, such as the wide noise reduction, vibration reduction technology, and the motor vibration technology, and also the whole machine vibration reduction technology. The instrument can run, and as the noise of the instrument is as low as 52 dB. And for the motor, we also adopt an important bread motor. So this will guarantee that our instrument can achieve accurate speed control and by the high frequency monitoring technology. And the third highlight point is that our centrifuge can provide rapid cooling system. So the instrument can achieve the accurate temperature control and achieve the highly efficiency heat transfer. And for our refrigeration can offers cooling from room temperature to 4 degrees in just 5 minutes. So it is very quick. And also we can provide an ECO mode which can help to prolong the compressor life and also saves energy. And the third point I want to talk about is the safety features. So as we all know, if the centrifuge is used improperly, so this equipment will be very dangerous for users because of the high centrifugal force that's generated during its use. So how to centrifuge safely and keep it operating as intended? We can provide below 4 solutions to guarantee this. The first one is the RFID identification functions. So our each rotor is equipped with a unique ID. So this will help enables the traceability of the rotor's information. And also the rotor's life can be recorded on the terminal. So if the centrifuge will alert users if the rotors have come to its end life. And also we provide the RFID static identification. So the maximum rotational speed can be automatically locked. So this will help to avoid the overspeed issues. So it can help protect the safety of users. And the second point is we provide with 6-axis sensors. So this sensor can help to monitor the abnormal vibration in real time and shuts down the machine immediately. So if in the abnormal vibration or the rotor imbalance caused by the asymmetry, tube leakage, or rotor damage, so the machine will shut down immediately to protect the user's safety. And the third point is that we provide with an anti-self-priming door lock. So this in the case of abnormal vibration, the door can reliably locked to protect the safety of users. And the last point I want to talk about is our rotors. Our rotors is made of aerospace aluminum. So the rotor also have undergone the pre-heat treatment and forging process. So it can deliver very high strength. And also after the oxidation and hardening process on the surface of the rotor, our rotor have very good acid and alkaline corrosion resistance. So this will help to improve the rotor's service life. Besides, also we can, for these models, we not only have these rotors, we also have the PCR rotors and the biosafety rotors. So this is, today we only bring one normal rotors here. Okay, that's all for this model's introduction. So Richard, can you help to share some user
That
experience?
was amazing. I mean, you know more about this centrifuge than anyone else in this room, and we're looking for centrifuge specialists in the UK. So if you want to come to the UK and work for us, that'd be bloody brilliant. Yeah, she does deserve a round of applause for that, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you.
The only things that I would add to that is that, you know, the touchscreen is absolutely fantastic. The feedback we've had from it with customers has been so positive. They absolutely love it. And you can use it with gloves on as well. You can also access the manual through the touchscreen. So, you know, if you have any queries or need to look up anything, the manual is all based in that touchscreen. We also have a USB data download on the side, and there is an override for the door lock should there be an issue, which you can just pop off there, and it's basically a pulley system that will open the lid. In terms of feedback from our customers in the UK, you know, we've got this, we're selling it, and we are selling it very well. And how we do that generally is we demo it, or we take it to tabletop exhibitions where we would have, you know, literally just a table this size with some literature and some freebies, usually in academia situations. And we'll have customers down to have a look at this product, and they will immediately say, you know, can we trial it, can we have a look at it? So we generally take it up to their lab there and then. They will have a play around with it, and more often than not, they'll place a PO. So we don't end, you know, it ends up staying with them, and that's how we're selling them. It's a really great product. As was mentioned, rapid pull down time, so it gets down to temperature really, really quickly, and is really very quiet. So very positive feedback, great price point, and a great product, and we're really excited about the rest of the range.
Okay, thank you, Richard. Okay, I will move to the next model. So compared with this model, this one is our normal temperature microcentrifuge. It doesn't have the refrigeration unit. So it is, for the normal temperature model, it is very important to guarantee the sample's temperature will not rise to protect the sample's safety. So our whole machine adopt the air-cooled design, so which is based on the aerodynamic simulation analysis. So it will help to rapidly bring the heat from the centrifugal cavity to guarantee the sample's safety. And the other features is likely this one that I will recommend now, so I will not elaborate. One point I want to mention is that the screen for the refrigerated model we adopted a 7-inch touch LCD screen, but for this one we combined the buttons and the knob because it is relatively cost effective, but it is also very easy for users to operate. And you can, this is the RPM and RCF buttons. You can press this button and press down the knob and then rotate the knob to adjust the centrifugal force that you need, and also the RPM and the centrifugal force. And then we move to the this is also the centrifugal time different method. And you press down the button and rotate. And this is to adjust. This is to adjust the centrifugal time. And for this one, that is to adjust the acceleration rate or deceleration rate from 1 to 9. And this is for the program. And also for these 4 buttons, this is for the RPM and RCF buttons. This is the fast centrifugal buttons, and this is the program buttons. And you can, for example, if you choose, you have edit the RPM, the time, and you can save this program and give it a number, and you can adjust here. And also this is stored opening or closing status. And the other functions is similar with that model, so I will not elaborate. Okay.
Just on this, one thing I would say about this is that we've done our market research on this in the UK. We've already pre-ordered these, and we've been working closely with some of our distribution partners, and it meets the price point that they require to be very competitive in the market. And as was mentioned earlier, the reason why we've gone with this display is because this is very price sensitive, this particular product. Very widely used throughout academia and universities, and in big volume.
Okay. Okay, this is another low temperature centrifuge. The maximum speed for this model is 6,000 RPM. And the accuracy can reaches to minus or plus 10 RPM, and the maximum centrifugal force is 4749 G, and it is mainly suitable for the clinic diagnosis, hospital laboratory, and cell culture collection, biochemical products, and some small and medium capacities centrifuge, such as the 15 milliliters, 50 milliliters, and 100 milliliters rotors. And I think I want to use one sentence to recommend this model. That is, we can have double specification rotors. Yes, for these rotors, we provide both the 50 milliliters and the 50 milliliters rotors. So the double specification rotors can be used at the same time, so to have the working efficiency doubled. And also for these models, we can also provide equipped with many types of rotors, such as the long or short blood collection tubes, and ELISA plates, and 50 and 100 milliliters rotors. So totally, we provide 16 types of rotors for your free selection. Oh, Richard, anyone? Okay.
Done it all.
Okay, and for this one, this is also a high-speed refrigerated centrifuge. The maximum speed is 18500 RPM, and the accuracy reaches to minus or plus 10 RPM. And the maximum G-force for this equipment can reach to over 30,000 G-force. And the maximum capacity for this one is 100 milliliters. And today we just show you one of our rotors, that is which can accommodate 6 15 milliliters tubes. And we also provide different types of adapters. And this one today we just bring, this is for the 15 milliliters adapters. So it can centrifuge 50 or 50 milliliters tubes. Okay, that is the other. I think the other, the LCD touch screen and also the parameters, different buttons is the same with microcentrifuge. Another point I want to say that for this door lock, we adopted a pneumatic pneumatic roll design. So it is very easy for you to open or down the lid. I think this is especially suitable for women like me who don't need too much strength to open or close down the cover. Yeah. Any, Richard? Okay. Okay. Lastly, I want to highly recommend these models. This is our multi-purpose refrigerated centrifuge. So the maximum rotational speed is 15500 RPM, and the accuracy reaches to minus or plus 10 RPM, and the refrigeration depth can reach to minus 20 degrees. The accuracy is about minus or plus 2 degrees. And why we called, I want to highlight the versatility about this equipment, because we really can provide a broader range of different types of rotors and adapters and accessories. You can centrifuge, for example, the minimum 1.5 milliliters tubes to 500 milliliters tubes. So it can be used for every applications laboratory. And today we just show here is our swing rotors, and this this is the full 500 milliliters rotors, and we also bring one of our adapters. This can centrifuge for 50 milliliters centrifuge. So for this model, we can totally provide 22 types of rotors and adapters to meet different applications. So really, this model also sells very good in our domestic market now. So Richard?
Yeah, I mean, we're incredibly excited about this model. We've pre-ordered the product and we're just waiting for it to come into stock. But certainly in the UK and across Europe, there are real delivery issues from our competitors. So we're being told by customers that they're having to wait up to 6 months to get something like this from our competitors. So as soon as we get this in stock, we're expecting them to fly off the shelves. It's a great product, really matches up to everything else out there, and is very well priced as well. I think that's it from Centrifuge. So fantastic job, well done.
Thank you, Richard. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Wendy and Mr. Richard. Wonderful presentation for us. The next agenda is our consumables, and Mr. Jason and Dr. Lee will show us the information for the consumables. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And here we are introducing our lab supplies and consumables. Like we introduced before, we have a production and R&D base in Suzhou, China, providing our solutions here for lab supplies and consumables. We have assembled our R&D team by acquiring technique and expertise from Crony and Thermo Fisher. With profounded accumulation technology and industry resource, we are able to provide advanced quality international level products. And we have product series like pipette tips, PCR tube, centrifugal tubes, Biobank, and cell culture. The pipette tips is the general consumables that scientists use. Scientists in general are looking for premium tubes in quality like no visible flaw and free of mold flash and also short shot. It's a procedure, pipetting is a procedure that's not always everyone going to enjoy during the process, but it's critical for to a success of reproducibility of the research. That's why we are providing premium brand and quality product for this line. And the peptide tips comes with variety formats and sizes. We have standard, filtered, unfiltered, and the product then special design for large-scale automation equipment, and also low retention tips. For low retention tips, the surface of low absorption are hydrophobic, which reduce the retention of the liquid. And the filtered tips, we provide product, the filter tips are prevent contamination and cross-contamination during the pipetting. And the special designed tips for automation, just for large-scale experiment. And here is to say, for different types of experiment, we do have the right product to fit. And for PCR products, we have single tubes, 8 straight tubes, and PCR plate. The products are made of medical-grade PP material that provide the products that allows general and quantitative PCR experiment. And we have tested our product through quantitative PCR experiment, and the fluorines volume is better and higher than our competitors can deliver. That is the PCR plate. And also the PCR tubes is with a snap-on cap. Is especially designed to prevent bursts during PCR process. Now we move to centrifugal consumables. The centrifugation is a very basic experiment in the lab, and it provides centrifuge for varieties of solutions. We have tested the tubes for more than 10 general conventional solutions like acids, liquid, alcohol, etc. And the experiment result is nowhere, it's no deformation. And the thin-canned bottom design to provide the capability of the tube with a high centrifugal limit. The centrifugal force with 12,000 gram force that we can withstand of these particular products. Okay. And moving forward to our Biobank series. As we all know that Biomedical started business with the Biobank scenarios. We are very familiar with users' application in Biobank. And we even have several cases to users with their Biobank instructions. So all of our products is designed from the user's perspective. And all of this product is SBS International Qualified Standard. And these can be used in general, manual, and also automotive application cold storage. We have 3-in-1 cold design. So the sample information is 100% secure. And also user can provide the demand according to their Biobank storage requirement. We have variety series for the storage product to offer. Next is our new cell culture series. And the product portfolio is expanding as we can some of the products in the desk. And the first one we're releasing is the cell shaker flask. It's made of PC materials and breathable with a lid of breathable membrane. And we already have the test experimental result shows the cultural result is better than some of our competitors. And we also have some more products like cell counting chamber, cell scan chamber, and culture plate, etc. Some of those products will be releasing later this year. In addition, we do have a lot of investment coming to the R&D sectors. Lot more new product series will be coming. As we can see, we have a sales culture series with more products and more specifications coming in our product portfolio. We have a new product series like protein purification and the electrophoresis products will be releasing later stage. And with a better understanding of the users, we can offer more and more customized, large-scale product for our users. So we can use really your help to fed us more user demand, so we can put those technologies fitting with the user's demands in real application in our products. Thank you very much.